Kyren Wilson, World Snooker Champion and Jessie May Ambassador, thank you so much for coming in today. It means a lot that you've taken time out of your busy schedule to join us here at the Jessie May office.
My pleasure.
Can I start off by offering you our congratulations on behalf of everyone here at Jessie May,
Thank you very
all
much.
of our children, all of our families. We're really proud of you and everything you've achieved this year. So thank you.
It means a lot. Thank you very much.
So, Kyren, how does it feel being a Jessie May Ambassador? What does that mean to you?
It means an awful lot. Obviously, I have children of my own, so we've had our fair share of hospital visits and obviously paramedics and whatever come into our house. It's obviously not anywhere near on the same scale as what you guys do day in, day out for these amazing children. So for me to just help in a even in a small way to try and raise awareness and raise money for such a wonderful charity, it's obviously a real privilege and an honour.
That's great. Thank you for everything you do, because I think people aren't maybe always aware of the role of the ambassador. So for us, having ambassadors such as yourself is really important for us as a charity, because it really helps us raise our profile and talk to audiences that perhaps we wouldn't ordinarily talk to, and help people be more aware of charities like Jessie May and children with life-limiting, life-threatening conditions.
Absolutely.
And you held an exhibition match back in December. What was that like? Talk us through it.
Yeah, so we sort of got sort of our local area, because obviously we're not too close to Bristol. As you know, we're a good sort of 2.5 hours away in Northamptonshire. So we sort of got all of our local people and businesses all together, and we sort of sell on frames of snooker. So I believe we played I think it was 10 to 12 frames. I'd lost count by then with the amount of Jaeger bombs that I'd done by that point. So obviously it was a big celebration of the charity, raising the awareness of it to people further afield that probably wouldn't have heard of Jessie May before. And I think that's the most important sort of message for an ambassador, to raise the profile and raise awareness. And we had some wonderful prizes donated by some other great sportsmen and women, played some terrible snooker on the night, but obviously raised a lot of money and got the awareness out there.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Now let's talk about the big win. We saw that amazing coverage on the TV and then the photos that followed, not just of your win, but you being joined by your wife and your 2 boys who climbed on the snooker table.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what that meant to celebrate that as a family?
I honestly can't put it into words, to be honest with you. It's a little bit frowned upon especially at the age that my children are at, 6 and 9 years old, they could be potentially seen as a bit of a distraction. Snooker is, you've got to have sort of high levels of focus and concentration. So I've got a very supportive wife that knows sort of when to dip in and out and sort of become quite supportive and quite useful at times where, I might be dipping a little bit low, I might need a bit of a boost. And, in my head, lifting this wonderful bit of silverware at the Crucible, I want, the most important people around me at the same time to celebrate it with me. So for me, it was about achieving it whilst they were there. And I don't think I'll ever be able to replicate that elation. If I go on and win it again, multiple times, I don't think it will ever be as special as the first.
No. And creating memories as well for the boys.
And I think also it's got them more interested in the game, and probably they've seen me go away in the past and think, he's just hitting some balls around the snooker table. What's this? It's not a job like my friends, like their mums and dads, but to be in the Crucible and see it all live and see the appreciation as well. You have some real traditional, thorough snooker fans watching the World Championship. So, I think they sort of got a new appreciation for it all. And who knows, maybe they could be lifting this in many years to come.
Yeah, it'd be great. Kyren, you're World Snooker Champion and Jessie May Ambassador. And we know that, like you, family is really important to you. Your family are involved, your brother's your manager. And we're really proud to have you as our ambassador. Could you tell us a little bit about how you juggle your career with your family life?
It's hard. I still haven't found the balance, if I'm totally honest with you, Dan. Both of my children, they're sort of starting new ventures in their own lives as well. You know, they're both joining new football teams. They do a bit of cricket on a Friday, and just different things are like new milestones in their life. Obviously, the older they get, you know, my eldest son Finley, he's got his first presentation evening coming up, so I'm quite lucky that I'm able to go to that this week. Bailey's playing his first ever football tournament this weekend, so yeah, little things like that. I'm sort of very grateful that I'm able to see. You know, I have my fair share of missing very important things as well. Like, you know, I missed first words, first steps, first family holidays. You know, you have to sacrifice those, especially in a sport where you do have to be a little bit selfish in a way. But again, that comes with a very supportive family, and obviously my wife, you know, my brother. They all sort of give me, you know, free rein to try and be the best snooker player I can. But yeah, you know, I love my family. I try and be the best snooker player I can to give them a good future and obviously make them proud and yeah, hopefully give them the best life possible.
Great. And I think that really does come across as well. So.
Yeah, I try my best. It's tough sometimes. You know, they chase me out the door sometimes to, you know, not let me go to places like Shanghai. You know, you travel the other side of the world, they don't know when they're going to see you again, so it can be difficult, but yeah, we all work together and we get there.
Great. And your manager brother is here with us today, and we've just seen in the car park the sibling rivalry that's between you.
Yeah.
How do you find the family dynamics in your kind of that working sibling relationship? Siblings, I guess, are at the heart of everything we do at Jessie May.
Yeah.
So we're quite interested to know a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I think obviously, you know, we are quite competitive, and I think that's a good thing because you want to sort of push each other and you want to achieve more. So it's great, and not only that, obviously, you know, same as, you know, for my kids and Sophie, I also want to do well and win for Taylor as well. So because he benefits from all of that for his personal life and, you know, all of that, and he obviously puts a lot of work in just like I do. You know, we practice together quite a lot of solo hours where we probably both do each other's heading, but you know, it's all for the right sort of reason. You're heading for the same goal. As you've seen in the car park, racing the chairs down the street, we're both sore losers, and you can't win them all.
You can't win them all. We can't. Kyren, thank you so much for coming in today. It's meant a lot
pleasure.
to meet you. Thank you.
My absolute pleasure. Cheers.